Hello my friends, it's Cree Rama, and thank you for stopping by today to Create with Cree. So today is part number 2 of my haunted Halloween books, and I want to show you, I'm finally finished, and this is in my shop now, so I'm kind of excited about that. You guys know I'm not really a digital person, but when it comes to paper dolls, and then also tag books are a lot of fun to do. So I do have these, so I'll show you quickly. This is page 1, page 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then in the last video I was making these tags, and I decided to just go ahead and scan them. And so I included, well, I tried to include these, but you can only put so many files in the on the listing. So I did it separately. So I've got these tags, and then also just some of the backgrounds, because these turned out kind of cool. Although I don't know, they might be, you know, I tried to pick the ones that weren't so dark, because even though they're dark and you can see the mica, you're not going to see that, you know, when you print them. So I went for the more colorful, brighter ones. Okay, so I've got those, and I just made it like add-on for $1. So I've got those. I also did my Bat Girls. That's a digital kit. That's 3 pages with 21 dolls. So this is what I've been working with for most of the projects here. So those are all the Halloween goodies. So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to just get rid of these guys, put those aside. Okay, so when you have the house, just go ahead and fold it in half first before you cut. And this just really helps to make sure that you have the image lined up really nicely. And then I like to burnish everything, and when you do that, just start in the middle and go both directions, because sometimes if you start at one end and go, it'll make it go crooked. The next thing that I am going to do, I'm going to make this into, it's going to have pockets going this way. So I just want to hold this together while I am cutting it. So just to do that, I am going to put a really thin layer of glue, just one little dab there, going down the end or the bottom or the top, whichever way you want to do it. Maybe I'll put a little at the top too, I guess. Just a tiny bit. And then I can go ahead and cut out, and you don't have to worry about your paper moving around or anything, and it'll be perfectly lined up. Just little tiny tips and tricks that I've learned since I've done quite a few of these. I just love them, and I think they're so fun to decorate. And you guys, I just want to say also, you do not have to use my kit. You could just cut the shapes out of a house, which is what I did for the free printable that I did for my Diva Delight project for the month. And just cut house shapes out. You can add some windows or something to it if you want, but then you're just gonna, you know, decorate it. Put a moon in the background and it's good to go. So lots of possibilities there. All right, so we've got this done. Of course, I always ink around my edges. So for each page, I want to decide where I want my pocket to be. Like if I want to put a little thumb notch here or on the other side, what I want to do with that. And then the other thing is poking the holes. Now I did have to resize these a little bit. So the holes are not exactly aligned on all of them. So just take one of them, punch the holes, and then use that one as the template for all of your other ones. So that is what I suggest for that. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is figure out where I want to put my thumb notch thing, and I think I'll just go ahead and do it here. I'm just going to put that in there. And then I'm just going to ink this up so that it's not bright white poking through there. Okay, so this is what we have so far. And then now I can use my tags, my larger tags, or any kind of ephemera, and stuff down in there and have it sticking out for all of my pages. It's kind of like a page tab also. Okay, so that is the idea with that. Let me just go ahead and glue down along the top here. And then also I do like to burnish everything because it just takes that glue and it really spreads it out. It also makes sure that your edges are really nice and glued down. Okay, so we've got this done. Now let's look at the other guys for this page. So these are just to play around with. The ones that I thought went with the pages the best, I kind of added to you know, to use for that page, but of course just mix and match however you would like to use them. Just have fun. Okay, so we cut that out, and then of course we're going to ink up those edges. And now we're going to make our text spot. So wherever you want to put this, I mean, I could put it here or put it over here, and then you can figure out how you want your tuck to go. So do I want it to go in this way or this way? I could even put glue along the bottom and right here and have it sort of like a belly band. So I think for this one, I'm going to put glue 1, 2, 3 sides. Okay. So there we've got our first one. Now if we want to flip over to the other side, we could put this other window or one of the other ones. Let me see. Maybe you could put this one here. Or maybe I want to put a big window. Let's do that. Let's put the big window there. And yeah, we'll just put it there. I think I'll make it go this way. So I'm just going to put some glue here. And then along this edge here. Okay, there we go. So it's kind of like a little hidden spot because you don't really pay attention to it like it's, you know, a pocket. So this is our first page. That is done. We've got our pocket there, our holes, we're all good to go. So the next thing I want to do is poke my holes in all of my pages once I get my pages put together. And I'm using page 1 because it is the smallest. So I want to make sure that my 2 holes can fit in that one. So that's why I want to start with page 1, and then I'm going to use that as a template for the rest of them. Okay guys, so I am ready to start decorating my books. I've got some put together. So I just want to kind of show you all the stuff that I gather up and start decorating. I made these tags, and this is a copy of them, and with my paper dolls, and I think that I'm going to use these possibly as or maybe for one of the books, I don't know. So I'm going to put this aside for now. I have a bunch of pieces of just fun ephemera type things, and I have some stuff cut out, and I also have some sheets of sayings, and then I've got my paper dolls for my focal points. And this is probably the most important thing to me, is having all this textured stuff to play with. I'm always adding texture to projects. So again, you guys, I'll show you. These are pieces. Now, in my kits that I've got in my shop, and I'll put the link in the video description, you get a larger piece of this stuff, but I'm just showing you how small. I just grabbed a little tiny piece because that's usually, you know, all I use behind a focal point. So there's a bunch of this stuff in different colors, lots of the mesh, and then this crinkle paper. Now it's more than like tissue. It almost has a bit of a plastic feel to it, but it's not plastic. So I'm not sure exactly what it's made out of, but, and then I also have some leftover. These are papers that I've done in a previous video that I did the embossing glaze on, if you can see the shine on these. And then I just have some cardboard, other textured paper pieces that I just grabbed. So this is the stuff when I'm creating. I love to have all this stuff around me so that it's, you know, arm's reach. I also have a couple of die cut pieces that I have been using. I've been like ripping them apart. So whatever it is that you have, got some string stuff here. So basically that is it. So let's kind of start looking at what we have here. So let me show you this one first. I did a little odds and ends, as you can see here, but I just kind of stopped myself. So this one, I did put the little dangle so far. So I put the doors on. So remember, we've got little tuck spots here. And then on the other side, I did make a pocket. So all of my pages have these pockets, so they'll be hanging out here, and I can, you know, kind of like page tabs. I can dangle things if I want. So just to give you an idea. This one, I've got the pocket on this side, and then we've got the little tuck spot here, and then on this side, what I do, a little tuck spot here, and then this page, we've got our big pocket here and tuck, and on this side, I think I made, yeah, kind of like a belly band. And then on the last page, we have our pocket, a tuck here, And I have to feel it because I don't really know. That's what I kind of like. It's fun because it's almost like a hidden something. Okay, so I could put something here. Let's go ahead and do that. I think I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3 with a little bit of glue. Does it go? And I'm gonna put this white paper down so that you can see better, and it also takes care of that glare that comes from my light. And you guys, here's another one that I did with pockets. I've got so many of these because I just kept printing and printing and printing every time I did something different to the kit. So here I am with a whole bunch of them. All right, I'm gonna put this one aside also. I'm gonna start with this one that has some pocket pages. So let's do a door or something on this one. Okay, so I'm just doing the windows and like the focal points, and then I'll go back through and get all the little tags and stuff it with all the fun things. So I want this to be, oh, maybe it could go like this to have a little tuck. So let's do this side. Uh-oh, oh, there it goes. And here. That's good. This page I have done. This is a tuck. And then I've got the pocket here and pocket here and a tuck. So let's put some focal points on this one. And you guys see, a lot of times I like to put things on black and then cut it out so it has that nice border going on it. So I'm going to do that to this. So let's do our haunted house sign. So I'm just going to decorate a little bit, and then we can meet back up here and talk about doing the tags. So I'll just show a little bit of decorating.
So then, why?
Okay guys, I am finished with one of these and I absolutely love it. So I'm excited to show you. So I just did the tie closure here. So the first page, I just put this little pumpkin dangle. And this page, oh, it does have a little tuck here, I forgot. Guys, it's so funny because I was going to wait until tomorrow to do the flip through, but I'm just too excited. I gotta show you now. Okay, so we do have a little tuck here. And then on this page, got these little guys in here, little mini tags. The witch is in, tuck those back in. And then go to the next page here. So you see the little notch. So this I made into a pocket. And these are the tags that I did and I made digitals. So they're perfect to go down in there. And then we've got a little tuck here with the Halloween ticket. Guys, I also have fuzzy yarn. I know I'm always talking about my fuzzy yarn and my fibers and texture stuff. Like that's the, yeah, the must-haves when I'm creating. Okay, and then, oh, and I put some glasses on my witch. And then on this side, we just have a little tuck here. And another one of my tags I did digitally. My hands aren't so bad with ink and stuff. Usually when I'm finished doing so, well, especially this because I'm using the ground espresso ink and you know, all the little things. So it's, I'm surprised my hands aren't worse right now. Okay, so it's this page. And then here I've got the Frady cats. And then I have a little ticket here, good for one treat. And on this side, a little tag in here. We've got our Black Hat Society. I love this cat from the Art House Whimsy kit. She actually has really cute, long, skinny legs with leg warmers, but she just didn't fit here. I had to cut her legs off. And then Another tag here. And then here, I'm the good witch, and I put this pumpkin like, yeah, I don't know about that. Another little ticket here. And then the last page, Howl at the Moon. Got a little thing there. My last tag. And we are at the end. I'm telling you guys, I love putting glasses on all my dolls. It just cracks me up. And he's saying, keep calm and carry garlic. All right, guys, so this is the first one that is completely finished. So I hope you enjoyed this. I'm not sure if I'm going to be back with more of these, or maybe just I'll do some flip throughs. But thank you so much for joining me. This has been so much fun. Hope I inspired you to get in the Halloween spirit and have a little bit of fun with it. And I will see you again soon for some more crafty adventures. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already.